Yep, this is my A959 B. Just showing off my PlayStation seat and wheel play seat challenge. Yeah, I'm a Gran Turismo fan. I was racing until I decided I wanted to tune for real and tune my little bad boy up. And here you have it, A959 B. Yep, just finished a few little mods on there. My wheelie bar and that. Sorted out the wobbly extension arms. Man, that guy that showed us that little trick on YouTube's a saver for most of these mods. So yeah, and the controller I use with it. Man, I tell you, that was my wheelie bar, or supposedly. It did the job, it scraped the floor, but nah, I want to do real wheelies, proper wheelies, as you can see. With the suspension as well, attached to the wheelie bar. Does the job. Anyone that knows, see, there's no side to side wobble. There's still a bit of play in the wheels. There is just a little bit of play in the wheels, and that's mainly the hubs. It's not the actual bars, extension bars, it's the actual hubs are moving. See, actual hubs are moving with the extension bar. I'm going to make a video on how to solve a lot of problems and stuff with this car that a lot of people have probably been having and watching YouTube to find out. So I'm going to put it all together in another video and let you all see the do's and don'ts. Anybody can correct me if I'm wrong on anything, or most definitely more than welcome. Give me some more ideas on improving it. But at the moment, or where I can get parts from or recommendations. But yeah, this is my A959B. It's ready to go. I'm estimating minimum 80 mile an hour. I'm running it on a 3S LiPo and a 2S, both 2200 milliamps. Doesn't need any more than that. Plus, I don't think you can fit anything bigger than that in there. Nicely, anyway. So let's give you a quick look under the hood. I'll just show you these quickly. Cutouts I've made for the bodyworks. The air in there and lights didn't work, so I ended up cutting the wires out and left them for show. I will replace the lights. So here under the hood, let's show you what motor we got in there. Yep, see that? 430 kV. Left the plastic casing off. Stones kept getting caught in there and all kinds, so yeah, it don't happen no more. All metal gearing right the way through everything. Diffs, the lot, all metal gearing. The only thing on this car really that's original are these plastic bars, spoilers, bodywork. I haven't bothered with the adjustables. I do have them, but they keep turning, they keep moving. I saw a video where somebody put that heat shrink stuff that goes on there to stop it moving. I might try that. I might, but these do the job. They offer a bit more flex, so I think when you roll and you bash and you tumble, there's just a bit more give rather than break, because that's what was happening. Bending these arms in here constantly. And anybody knows fitting these things are not easy. But until I just found a way from YouTube. First attempt worked for a bit, then it starts to get play again. Now it don't get play. But yeah, 60 amp, really big, as you can see, really big, but it keeps it cool. All my main wires, these get hot. These all get hot to the motor, but I kept them as to the front of the car so the air cools these wires, so there's not so much heat traveling around here, and it barely gets hot, to be honest with you. After I've killed a full battery, you can touch that with your finger, and maybe you might be a bit on the EC, but your motor, you can touch that. It doesn't get that hot. The battery wires don't really get so hot because I've cut away a lot of the bodywork at the sides, and just to let air in there. It is full metal upgrade. Let's flip him on its side. As I say, apart from the few plastic bits I left, it is full metal upgrade. That's a lifesaver. One, when you're braking hard, if you haven't adjusted your brakes, it flip over, but now it will just skid on the front plate and do a stoppie. Looks pretty impressive still when it does it. And of course now I've just fitted a wheelie bar, because at high speeds, at maybe 60 mile an hour or so, and I try and give it full gas, it just wheelies every time. So now hopefully I can give it full gas, it'll wheelie and come back down and keep going without me having to back off the power. Haven't tested it yet, but we'll see. A959 B is a beast of a car, and I hand built this from scratch. You're looking at about 500, 600 pound worth of build there. Took me a long time to get here. I probably spent close to 800, 900 pound buying parts, spares, repairs. I could probably build this car about 3 times over with the amount of stuff I've got. But yeah, got it to where I want it. Yep, this little tyre isn't just for show. Try and offer some weight in the front along with the bumper stuff, and at the same time it cushions. When you bash something, that bends really easy. Well, that kind of cushions it and stops it bending all the way up and just whacking the car again. So yeah, wicked idea. And it's actually just a contribute to the old A959. That is the old A959 wheel, which is black on the inside and then silver, whereas the original is all silver. Don't know if anybody ever noticed that, or if it's, you know, something that, anyway, just a little tribute. And I used that old spoiler only because mine stupid screws got broken. I couldn't bother to mess around with it. A mate of mine gave me an A959 B chassis with a load of spare bits, so yeah, came in handy. So little contributes to the old A959, and now this is the A959 B, fully brushless, fully metal upgrade, and a beast of a car. And me personally, I'm just an amateur guy. This is like my first main controller, and it is the bomb. Does the job. So yeah, as you can see, I was down at the DIY store today, brought a few bits and pieces, and basically made a wheelie bar. Gonna make one as well in a sec for my bigger car. Did have the tyres off the little one, because the plastic, I bashed the curb and yeah, cracked the inside of the rim, so I had to put a washer and put the bolt back on it, stick it back on there. It's only rear wheel drive, that one, and the other one's 4-wheel drive, the bigger one. Oh, what a car, what a car. I think most of you all know what this is, so yeah, man, impressive. Jumps, bashing. The only thing I did was change this suspension, but I'll give you another run of that one day. This is just me doing my first video of my A959B. You know, I thought I'd share it now on YouTube. I put a lot of man hours. This has taken me about 3 months, 4 months to get this to this. Waiting for parts and all kinds, and you wouldn't believe what parts I'm still waiting for and they haven't come. But yeah, I gotta change the servo. That's the only main thing. Putting a Savox servo in there, and this little arm, I did have one, but it just doesn't fit quite right on there. But I'll get a new servo and I'll find an arm that fits. Got thicker shock oils and all the rest of it. But I'll run through all the do's and don'ts and best things to probably use. Anybody can correct me or give me better ideas, more than welcome. It's what we do. We got to help each other. Thanks to you guys out there, man. I got to this, and I'm sure a lot of you that have got to this stage will agree. Not been easy, but man, I tell you, the adrenaline I get when this thing starts going, and it sparks off the floor at high speeds. I mean, like it. You don't hear it hitting the table, but it will hit the floor at high speeds. The front end's not got as much travel down, so it won't bottom out on the front end. But the rear does start to spark at high speeds. You can see my rears are scraped a lot here. I have to re-glue these tyres because at the last time I done high speeds run, I glued the hell out of them, back and front, everything. Plastered the tyres in glue. Man, this thing's ripping the tyres off, man. I'll tell you straight, it's just taking the tyres off it, man. It's just pulling the glue apart, man. But I'm gonna order a new set, bigger wheels. It can handle the pressure, no problem. I'll tell you that. And the bigger the wheels, the better the handling. So yeah, this little thing, it power slides when you put the power down because the wheels are so small. It's almost like it's trying to drift at high speed. So it takes a long time to get it up to speed. And as I say, the problem I have is when I get it up to quite a quick speed and I try and give it that last bit of power, it just wheelies. My controller turns up, as many as you know, 120%. So yeah. Sorry if the video's all shaky or out of focus at times, but man, this car's took some getting used to. I should say, yeah, getting used to. Not easy to drive, but I've done so much to it to get it to handle. It's not perfect. I think most people will know you're never going to get it running perfect. It's just because it's so small in some parts of this car, the quality is build is basically crap. And the crap is quality build of this car, which most people will probably agree with, is how the hubs and everything's, you know, it's just crap. Too much play. Simple as that, just too much play. And these little, whatever you call them, hubs on the inside with it, you screw your bolts to, they bend all the time every time you bash the wheels. So yeah, or if you roll it, they bend. Car comes back and the wheels just wobbling all over the place after one roll. So yeah, these extension bars do stop you rolling it, but then you have the problem of hitting anything. So yeah, don't crash. That's all I can say. So it gives me an adrenaline rush when I'm driving it. It's like, I love it, as most of you all know why we're into this type of stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video giving it a little drive, show you what it does and how it moves, and hopefully I don't roll it and crash it and have to come home and cry for a bit. But yeah, it hurts when you bash it. It's not a basher, this is like a Formula 1 car. It's very fragile. Vents cut everywhere to make it work, and yeah, if you can't put your bodywork back on its original clips, it just fits on it. If you can't put that on, see, I'm not forcing it. See, I'm not forcing it. You gotta be able to put your bodywork back on. I see a lot of guys doing these cars and it just looks ridiculous. You can't drive these cars without a bodywork on. So yeah, I'm trying to put the clips in one on, but hey, A959 B, ready for a high speed run. And I estimate, as I say again, 80 mile an hour minimum to 100 plus. I reckon I'm going to get out of it. My last high speed run was pretty quick, but I didn't have the extension bars on, so I don't know if they're going to help or slow it down. No idea. Only one way to find out, and you'll all find out with me. My mate's got a GPS, so I'm going to strap it on and we're just going to do it. Put the 3S in there because it's the 2S in there at the moment. I'm going to put the 3S 2200 in there and just let it go. Let it do its thing. Once I find the right road to drive on, because man, this don't like bumps. So yeah, A959 B. Ready.